last night, the triumphant return of the product herself.
Because you is part of the problem. You're lying to the people, and you're supposed to be looked upon as a person we can count on.
Last night, what was supposed to be a triumphant return for Angel Reese turned into a humiliating disaster. A player once hyped as the face of the WNBA was left standing in front of empty seats, silent crowds, and bitter critics. Was this just a bad night, or proof that the Angel Reese hype train has finally derailed?
You made so many people that squeezed in, just a mere 3,000 people short.
Angel Reese, nicknamed the Chi Barbie, has never been shy about her place in women's basketball. From viral rivalries with Caitlin Clark to claiming she is the reason the WNBA is thriving, Reese has built an image as both a superstar and a lightning rod. But when she stepped back on the court after weeks of absence, reality hit hard.
Angel Reese is the most blocked player in the WNBA.
Chicago's Wintrust Arena holds over 9,500 fans. On the night of Reese's comeback, fewer than 6,800 showed up, leaving almost 3,000 seats empty. That's not a sellout, that's not even close. What was hyped as a Beyoncé-level return looked more like a poorly attended pep rally. Cameras caught Reese smiling at tip-off, but the silence in the building was deafening.
Send me a few pictures, and most sections seemed to be filled. It wasn't a sellout, but there was supposedly over 19,000 people in attendance. Of course, it's easier to draw a decent crowd when tickets are selling for $3.
To make matters worse, Reese struggled on the court. She was blocked multiple times, missed rebounds, and the Chicago Sky were crushed by the Seattle Storm. Commentators openly called her the most blocked player in the WNBA. By the final buzzer, Reese's big return had turned into a viral laughingstock.
Angel Reese finally made her way back to the court.
For months, fans defended Reese's bravado. But after repeated disappearances, inconsistent play, and endless excuses about a mysterious back injury, patience ran out. Social media was flooded with posts accusing her of being more focused on Instagram and endorsements than basketball. The Chicago Sky faithful expected a savior. What they got instead was drama.
Only 6,724 fans showed up to the Wintrust Arena. Yeah, it holds about 9,500 fans, so we're talking roughly 3,000 fans.
And then there's Caitlin Clark. Every time Reese's numbers slip, Clark's rise higher. Clark's preseason games outsell Reese's comeback by thousands. Clark's stats scream greatness, Reese's whisper maybe next year. The rivalry that made Reese famous is now exposing the gap between hype and reality.
Said, I'm so happy to be back playing the game that I love. All right.
This isn't the first time Reese has been caught in controversy. From storming out of games, feuding with media, and calling herself the reason the WNBA survives, critics argue she's become bigger off the court than on it. Quotes that once made her a fan favorite now sound like arrogance, especially after last night's humiliation.
It was literally only 3,000 fans away from being standing room only.
Angel Reese dreamed of a Beyoncé-style comeback. Lights, cameras, fans chanting her name. But instead, she was met with silence, empty seats, and humiliation on live TV. What was supposed to be a moment of glory turned into the night that exposed the truth. Is Angel Reese a rising WNBA superstar, or just hype?
In all honesty, she has gotten better at shooting.
Angel Reese, nicknamed the Bayou Barbie, has been one of the most polarizing figures in basketball. From her viral trash talk against Caitlin Clark at LSU, to her bold claims that she is the reason the WNBA is thriving, Reese has never lacked confidence. But confidence can only carry you so far, especially when fans expect results.
The whole world is wondering, where in the world is Batman? I'm joking. I want to know, Chicago Sky fans, women's basketball, WNBA, Angel Reese fans, where in the world?
When Reese finally returned after weeks of absence, Chicago Sky fans expected fireworks. Instead, they got disappointment. Wintrust Arena holds over 9,500 people, but fewer than 6,800 showed up. Almost 3,000 empty seats for a comeback that was supposed to be headline news. Without Caitlin Clark on the floor, fans simply didn't care.
It looked like the Indiana Fever front office is caught red-handed, lying to reporters.
On paper, 19 points and 7 rebounds sound solid. But the eye test told a different story. Reese was blocked multiple times, missed easy layups, and ended the night as the most blocked player in the league. For a comeback hyped as a statement, it turned into a meme.
And it looked like more footage has been released as to the Indiana Fever actually exposing when this injury happened, man.
For months, Reese insisted she was carrying women's basketball, but fans are pushing back. They argue she's more focused on Instagram captions and endorsement deals than team wins. Meanwhile, her teammate Camila Cardoso thrived in Reese's absence, but once Reese returned, Cardoso's numbers dropped. To many, this wasn't leadership. It was sabotage.
Part of the problem. You're lying to the people, and you're supposed to be looked upon as a person we can count on for credibility and to keep it transparent with the fans.
Reese has even compared herself to Beyoncé, saying her fans adore her like members of the Bayhive. She dreams of launching her own shoe empire to rival Michael Jordan's Air Jordans. But here's the reality. Beyoncé can sell out stadiums worldwide. Michael Jordan turned his name into a global empire. Angel Reese? She couldn't even sell out her own arena for a comeback game.
She's experiencing a back injury. Her back is literally hurting. And is it because that she is tired of carrying the weight of the Chicago Sky on her back?
Every time Reese stumbles, Caitlin Clark shines brighter. Clark is filling arenas, setting records, and becoming the undeniable face of the league. Reese once framed their rivalry as equal, but now, the numbers and the fans are making it clear. Clark is the superstar. Reese is just along for the headlines.
Here that she expects to sell shoes in a way that Michael Jordan did.
This isn't Reese's first controversy. From storming out of games, to accusing media of disrespect, to claiming fans don't appreciate her enough, Reese has developed a reputation for dodging accountability. While true leaders embrace responsibility, Reese rolls her eyes, shrugs, and blames others. That might sell drama on social media, but it doesn't win championships.
She actually made a comment about these. Quote, just like how they wear Jordans everywhere, I want people to wear the Angel Reese ones everywhere and to just be a household name.
The WNBA is at a crossroads. Angel Reese is a star with massive potential, but potential is not enough. Without accountability, without leadership, and without fans in the seats, she risks becoming a sideshow instead of a legacy. Will Angel Reese silence her critics, or is this the beginning of her downfall? What do you think? Has Angel Reese been unfairly targeted, or is she the architect of her own humiliation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WNBA investigations and updates. Angel Reese's long-awaited comeback to the WNBA was supposed to be her triumphant return, the moment where she reminded critics why she calls herself the Bayou Barbie and why she has repeatedly claimed to be the face of women's basketball. But instead of a star-studded, electric atmosphere filled with roaring fans and flashing cameras, Reese was humiliated on live television as thousands of seats sat empty in Chicago's Wintrust Arena, a shocking reality check that instantly went viral across social media. The Chicago Sky heavily promoted her return, framing it as a pivotal moment for both Reese and the league. But when game day arrived, the harsh truth was undeniable. The fans weren't buying the hype. With an arena capacity of over 9,500, fewer than 6,800 fans showed up, leaving swaths of empty seats painfully visible on TV broadcasts. For a player who once compared her popularity to Beyoncé's legendary Bayhive, and who openly dreams of having her own shoe empire like Michael Jordan, the turnout was not only disappointing, it was humiliating. Reese did manage to score 19 points and grab 7 rebounds, But her actual performance told another story. She was blocked multiple times at the rim, missed several open layups, and ended the night continuing her league-leading streak of being the most blocked player in the WNBA, a statistic her critics gleefully amplified online. Fans mocked her as Bricklayer Barbie, and memes flooded Twitter and Instagram, turning what was supposed to be a comeback moment into another PR disaster. Making matters worse, her return seemed to impact the chemistry of her team. During her absence, rookie Camila Cardoso had stepped up and thrived, but Reese's comeback appeared to overshadow her teammate, with noticeable drops in Cardoso's production once Reese re-entered the lineup. This only fueled fan accusations that Reese cares more about her personal brand and endorsement deals than about team success. The comparison to Caitlin Clark also couldn't be ignored. While Reese struggled to fill seats even for her big return, Clark continued to shatter attendance records across the league, selling out arenas from Indiana to Las Vegas, further cementing herself as the true face